Hey, what's snappers? It's Tortimer the Gray. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Showdown Gray version. Today we are taking on an evil team week. You guys put together your favorite OU evil teams, and I attempted to fight you against them. And I shook up my team a little bit this week. You still see Blackavar, Toadette, Whirlpool, Navi's back, but then I did add Masa Ameda, and who was a Mega Pinsir, and I added River, which is a Weavile. Masameta didn't do real great this week. There was one or two battles where he shined, but for the most part, you guys kind of like, here's a Stone Edge or something, and he was just gone. So, I don't know if he'll stick around for the rest of the time. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but I tried him out this week. I wasn't as impressed with him. I would probably, if I had to say, probably go back to Mega Pinsir, but I mean there are times where he kind of dominated too, so it's hard to say. But went up against this is GBL for Turtles, and this guy is actually Shaunosaurus, who comments regularly in the comments. He had a snow day or something this week, and so he was able to actually get in here for the first time, and he was all excited about it. So I was excited. I love getting new people in here, so that was a lot of fun. He put together a really fun little team here. Blackavar switches out, he's all leech seeded and stuff, so I decided to come out knowing that Whirlpool can take whatever Crobat might throw up. And so Whirlpool's still asleep, gonna take a Brave Bird or two here, and gonna just keep snoozing. Get a little bit of health back from leftovers, no big thing, he just kind of taking a nap. Crobat's hurting himself with recoil, so I mean at least we're getting a little bit of damage going during this period, but for the most part Whirlpool's just, chilling. And he's just napping away. Come on, Whirlpool, wake up, buddy. Wake up. There he goes. Whirlpool wakes up, throws up the Volt Switch. Not even enough to finish off the Crobat with all of, even with the recoil damage that Crobat took, which is a little disappointing. But River's then able to come in and use the priority Ice Shard and finish off the Crobat. And then we have knockoff, so I go ahead and knock off the Magnezone's Assault Vest. River takes a Flash Cannon then and goes down, but at that point we're able to bring in Blackavar and throw up the Earth Power and finish off the Magnezone. So thank you so much for jumping in this week, Shaunosaurus, and I appreciate it very much for you, for one, being excited to participate, because that's kind of cool, but two, just, taking some time on your snow day to jump in here and battle me. I always love getting fresh faces in here, and so yeah, thank you so much. Let's check out what the rest of you evil grunts had in store for us this week. Here we go. Alrighty guys, here we go, battle number 2 up against Grunt Mac. And Mac came at us with a very interesting little team here. Whirlpool attempts to throw up the Will-O-Wisp and finally lands on the second turn as he gets whirlwinded out. Navi comes in then at that point, and I'm going to throw up the Hyper Voice, I believe. Or no, I throw up the Protect. That's right, not knowing what to really expect from the vulture thing there, the bird with the stuff. I don't know. I honestly, oh gosh, what is that thing called? Hold on, now I have to know. Mandibuzz. There we are. I've never used one. Yikes. And so Navi's going up against their fairy type and holding her own. That works out pretty well. We've got the Toxic Ups, and that's going to finish off the Mega Gardevoir this turn, so that works out pretty nicely. And then Navi's going to get Toxic herself, but I'm able to throw up the Wish here, and then I believe they're going to throw up the Whirlwind. No, I throw up the Hyper Voice. Alright, so that does pretty good damage to the Mandibuzz, but then the Whirlwind comes in. So Whirlpool comes in, gets healed up from the Wish. I don't know that I get that move wholly, because I think when you throw Toxic on something, you probably want to let it stay in and compound, right? I mean, yeah, Mandibuzz was going to go down, but Mandibuzz was going to go down either way, so I don't know. I probably would have left Navi in to die, but Ameda comes in one more time, gets Stone Edge right away, goes dead. So a couple Krookediles this week really finishes that guy off. I was hoping for outspeeding, but no dice. Toadette comes in though on the Honchkrow and is going to be able to finish that off. And then the Chatot comes in, and we get a good punch up, but I believe it's going to get Chatter off here, yeah, and finish off Toadette real easy. At that point, it's 4-3, so River's going to come in, and we have the priority Ice Shard, so I throw that up, and it's going to hit the Royal Guard there. Throwing up the low kick, though, we do outspeed their Sneasel, so unfortunately for Mac, Sneasel goes down without doing any work for him. Then we throw up the Ice Shard again, and that's going to do decent damage, but River's going to take a Rock Slide and go down. So Navi's going to come in. Navi can take those rock slides and throw up the Hyper Voice, finishing off the Crocodile there. And so now they're just left with their Chatot. And so Navi's Toxic doing a little bit of damage. They're going to use a Roost. And I'm going to use a Hyper Voice just to kind of see what that'll do for us. It actually does pretty well. And so we're going to go ahead and take a Boom Burst and go down. So Navi's out. But we're left with Blackavar and Whirlpool, which I'm pretty confident can handle the leader there here. Leader throws up a Roost. I'm going to throw up an Ice Beam, which is going to be enough to finish off. So Grunt Mac goes down, but a very fun little battle. Thank you so much, Mac, for participating this week. I truly appreciate it. And yeah, let's see what the rest of you grunts have in store. Here we go. Okay, guys, battle number 3 up against Grunt Codeman. And leading off with his Sneasel, Whirlpool comes out. Gonna get flinched by the fake out there. On the next turn, then we're gonna attempt to throw up the Will-O-Wisp here, I believe. Yep, Will-O-Wisp goes and does land, so that's gonna be useful, neutering that Sneasel a little, or Weavile a little bit. Whirlpool then throws up the Pain Split. Gonna get a little bit of health back from the Bisharp that switches in, and then we Volt Switch off on the Weavile who comes back in, bringing Toadette in. Toadette throws up the Mach Punch, which is going to finish off the Weavile, so just batting that Weavile around. No real chance there. The thing, unfortunately, couldn't get anything going. Toadette, it goes up against Mega and Manectric and gets flamethrowed in the face and dies, so that's a bit disappointing. We use Earth Power, and they switch into their Dragonite, so that doesn't do any good, but Blackavar is prepared and throws up the Ice Beam there, which is going to finish off the Dragonite. And then the Earth Power will finish off the Bisharp, and then the Mega Manectric comes in and throws up that Flamethrower, which actually does pretty good damage to Blackavar, but even with the attack lowering, well, the attack lowering doesn't come into effect because Earth Power is a special attack, but Mega Manectric went down. So, yeah, there we go. Blackavar finishing it out for us there. Thank you so much, Codeman, or Grunt Code, for coming at us this week. I love seeing whatever little teams you put together, so that's always fun. And yeah, let's check out what the rest of Grunts have for us. Here we go. Alrighty, guys, here we go up against Grunt Nurion, and he comes at us once again with his awesome evil grass teams. And so Whirlpool is my general lead here. Lead off with the Will-O-Wisp, get that off on the Roserade, but unfortunately, special attacker. And Blackavar is able to get rid of the spikes for us, but it then goes down. Thankfully, River is able to finish off the Roserade, and then the Trevenant. So, thankfully, Blackavar's sacrifice was worthwhile, able to get River in here, a Pokemon who can readily handle a lot of these guys here. At this point, Masameda comes in and gonna throw up the Quick Attack there because of Mega Pinsir's ability. Any normal type move is now flying type, which makes it stab because Mega Pinsir is bug flying. So unfortunately for Nurion, this one Pokemon just happens to be useful in this one battle, and his evil grass team goes down fairly quickly to the Mega Pinsir there. Yeah, but honestly, this is like the only time Masameda was useful the entire week. So, I mean, unfortunately for Nurion, he's got the evil grass theme. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have gotten anything done with Masameda this week. But, hey, there we go. Mega Pinsir got to make one showing, which is good. And I always love seeing the teams you put together, Nurion. So, thank you so much for participating again this week. It really means a lot to me. And, yeah, so one grunt down. Now we are ready to, or another grunt down, I should say. Now we're ready to head into our admin battle for the week, so let's check it out. Here we go. Alrighty, guys, here we go up against admin David Khan, and he leads off with Mega Garchomp. And this thing, Mega Garchomp, is quite interesting looking. I think this might be its shiny form, the purpley pink one, if I had to guess. But Whirlpool throws up the Will-O-Wisp and the Hydro Pump, and we're able to do pretty decent damage to it. Whirlpool avoiding the Earthquake with its Levitate ability. And then Narsil and Enduril come in and are going to get taken out by the Hydro Pump there. Then Minecraft, the Excadrill, is going to come in, get Will-O-Wisp as well. And unfortunately, not really have anything that it can do against Whirlpool except for just kind of chip away and hope for the flinch. Sets up the Sandstorm there before going down to a Hydro Pump, so at least they'll get a little bit of damage off on us from turn to turn. Shogun comes in, so I'm going to switch out into Toadette. Shogun sets up the Home Claws, but Toadette is going to come at it with the Mach Punch here, which is going to finish it off, so unfortunately he doesn't get to reap the rewards of that attack boost. Then Duke, the Dragonite, comes in. I throw up the Spore, And then I'm going to, I believe, switch out into a river, bring in our Weavile, and she is going to go up against an awakened Dragonite, but thankfully she's able to survive the blizzard, and we throw up the Icicle Crash, which is going to finish off the Dragonite. And then he's down to Dragon Pokemon, so Ice Shard comes out to quick and clean finish off the Mega. And then Salamence comes in, and the 4 times effective move finishes it off as well, leaving good guys to claim victory once again. So thank you guys all so much for participating this week. Your evil teams were a lot of fun to see. You guys put a lot of thought into it, which was really cool. I love seeing what you guys come up with. And good prevailed once again, which is always good. Always good. So thank you guys so much for watching. Not for watching, for participating. We still have to figure out what we're doing next week before I can thank you for watching. So let's jump into that, and I will see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, guys, here we need to clear. I somehow always forget to do that. No fill. Okay, so we need to roll for what our encounter for this week will be. So we need to go 1 to 6. Generate, and we get a 5. Man, it's like every other episode we're getting a gym battle here. Yikes. Okay, well, alright. Gym battle then, I guess. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Although I guess I'm kind of ready for it because that'll take us out of OU. This is the final gym battle. Okay, wow. Alright, so, gym battle. Let's, we gotta generate, so 1 through 18, we gotta figure out what type our gym battle is going to be. 2. Okay, that is not one that we've done before. So fire type will be the final gym for this this series. I mean, I only have gym on this list once. How is it possible that we're getting that disproportionate of a representation of gym battles? That's insane. Anyway, okay, so there we go. You guys need to create OU tier fire type gym leader teams, and I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. Fire is a cool type, and I think it'll be very interesting to see that represented as our final gym battle of the series. And then next week, so I think I explained this a little bit last week, but I'll just explain it now, just so it's, again, we've all kind of got it in our headspace where we're going to be. After we do this coming week, where you guys are doing, where we're doing the fire type gym, we're going to continue to roll as normal, and I'm just going to put, instead of gym, it'll be E4, and we'll keep rolling until we hit E4 again, which I guess the way that 5 pops up, it may be, we may jump right into the E4. I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get a little bit more variety in here, but so we'll pop E4 in for gym battles, and we'll keep rolling. So maybe we'll get a rival battle or a gym or a couple of root trainers or whatever it ends up being. And then once E4 Elite 4 pops up, then we will continue to do Elite 4 until the Elite 4 until the series is over. So it'll be one Elite 4 person, and then the next week it'll be the next Elite 4 person. Elite 4, and then the champion will be the week after that. So, yeah. Anyway, put together your fire type OU teams. I will see you guys out there this week. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this one. This will be cool. I'm going to have to tweak my team a little bit, especially because we spent so little time in OU that I haven't even really gotten to establish a team that I'm happy with yet. So, I mean, I was going to do that anyway, but, okay. Sure. Great. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Gray, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me, guys, and I will see you all back here next time on Pokemon Showdown Gray version. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.